So we want to make sure that our students have adequate opportunity to learn both the language and the content while they're in the classroom. That's something we're going to talk about quite a bit today, especially after lunch. We're going to go over some ideas and ways to do that. Grounding our instruction in knowledge of the students and their background, which this was a good example of, trying to understand the students and their background and tie it to the content. That was a great example. Integrating listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, and this is something we generally don't do enough of in our core instruction classrooms. Our students do a lot of listening, and they may do a lot of reading and writing, but they often don't do a lot of the speaking. And then we will often put our ELLs in a heterogeneous group where the other students will do the speaking for them, and we don't structure opportunities where our English language learners feel safe and comfortable and supported to actually speak themselves. And so that's something we're going to be talking about today, but making sure that we're providing opportunities for listening, speaking, reading, and writing, engaging with families to better understand the students and their backgrounds and the knowledge that they come to school with. Tapping into community resources is a great thing. I know there are several community agencies in the Los Angeles area that we've been able to help our teacher ed students to connect to, where they can get advocates to come out and help families to better understand, like, the special ed referral process and so forth. And then, while teaching the content, making sure that we teach our students how to talk about their learning and how to interact with others and really engage with the learning in a verbal way as well. And then we want to promote higher order thinking through hands-on problem solving kinds of tasks. We often assume that because our ELLs are struggling to express themselves in a basic way in English, that we have to give them basic kinds of tasks, and we do, rote memorization, lower order thinking kinds of tasks. We ask them a lot of yes and no questions, and but our ELLs are capable of doing higher level learning if they have the appropriate support. So there's a list of 6 things that we could think about today as we think about, are we providing the appropriate supports for learning in the core instruction?